If you're trying to... I got him! Philadelphia also making some changes. Bradley's checked in for Embiid. Curry comes in for Tobias Harris. And Lewis subbed in for Shake Milton. Miller, the pass to Baisley. Here's Jerome. Lewis covering. Out of bounds of the 76ers ball. Come on. Swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I did speak briefly with Oklahoma City's head coach. One thing he wants to do is prevent Ben Simmons from getting downhill. Coach said with his speed, handle, and vision, he'll pick you apart if you let him run the court unimpeded. You're going to try to pick him up the minute he receives the ball, Kevin. That's easier said than done. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Pass to George. Lewis grabs the board. And the Player of the Week winners being announced recently, and Junior Gray taking the honors for the first time in his career.
And it's no surprise that Junior was simply magnificent this week. Completely carried his team to victories, and he gets some well-deserved recognition.
Horford the pass to Jerome.
Great defense there. Anticipated the play off the call. That's fine. No problem.
Philadelphia leading by 9. Now here's Lewis. Even when an opposing defense is giving him everything he can handle, he still finds a way to score. He's averaging over 33 points a game. And Bradley gets it to go.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Here's Pakushevsky. That's to Jerome. Count that one.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Curry looking it over. Lewis on the way. Lets the three fly. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Lewis has got a couple of threes now in the first for Philadelphia. Miller, the pass to Jerome. Unloads from 13. He gets it in there. Jerome's got his second bucket. The 76ers leading by 10. Lewis with the three. A shot, no good. So the Thunder will take it the other way. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
A matchup that only happens twice a year. These interconference battles can be a lot of fun.
Yeah, this one will be for sure. Interconference matchups are always pretty fascinating just because of...
What you got, Dennis?
And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the 76ers.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Korkmaz is checked in. Here's Lewis in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
It's Miller on the wing. From past the arc. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. The 76ers leading by 10. Lewis, left side. Over in the corner, Green. Outside for Lewis. Puts up a 3. That's no good, and he's 3 for 5. So the Thunder, their last game, a loss to the Pacers in Indiana.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
Yeah, drawing fouls is tough, but the important part about that is when you get to the free throw line, you've got to turn those into points, and it might have cost them in that last ball game, missing all those chippies.
Lewis dishes to Bradley. Kicks to Green. And Lewis has it in the corner. .139 left to play in the first quarter.
Shoot, I think it. I don't mind shoot fouls.
The Wolves checked
I do
in.
this all day.
And the second free throw, good. Here's Dort. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, averages nearly 12 points a game. 1:27 left in the first quarter. Green with the rebound.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Here's Dort. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in.
Yeah, I feel for him right now, guys. He's much better than this 1 for 4 start. He just needs to relax a little bit out there and let that game come around to him.
Now the pass to Lewis. From deep. Drills it from outside. Lewis has got 12.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Jerome passes to Baisley. Here's Jerome. Stolen by Lewis. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart, the other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Miller, the pass to Baisley. Just 5 to shoot. They get it again. Second shot opportunity. He takes it up and lays it in. He's got 8.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Lewis outside. Pass to Feigl. Three-pointer. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
They're looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So for Oklahoma City right now, they got Muscala. Horford is out there with him. And it's Krusevsky into the 3, the small forward. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, just phenomenal timing from Simmons. Leaving the ground once the pass was released and tipping that bucket apart.
Passes it to Jerome. On deep. That shot misses. Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against the Magic in Orlando. What's up? Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You can go back to Reggie Theus, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions. The 76ers leading by 17. Here's Lewis. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Jerome's got his fourth rebound in this one. The dish to Horford. To the paint. Muscala with the ball. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Jerome, no good.
Oh, he wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
There's the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession.
How about the down? Simmons able to send that one packing.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Ariza's checked in. Curry's checked in for the 76ers. To the middle. Here's Jerome. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
To the left side wing. Embiid wide open. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And he drives in, and the whistle.
Look, shook, bro.
On the free throw, no good.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Ariza against Simmons. Ariza no luck. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 12-4 run. And Simmons penetrating. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And they're not afraid to let it fly from deep. They're looking to extend their lead with the 3 ball here in the second quarter.
Pass to Jerome. Hill with it. Oklahoma City moving it around. Now Horford. Jacks up a 3. Simmons pulls it in. Simmons got 8 rebounds tonight. Embiid drives in. Back to Simmons. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons.
Tighten it up, guys.
By 21. Here's Jerome. He's got 12. He kicks it to Ariza. He's looking for Horford and finds him. Over Lewis. The Thunder with another miss.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
With the shot. And again, it's Philadelphia.
And this is tough to stop if you're the defense. They have just gotten locked in from 3-point range this quarter.
They can use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Got a piece of it, and stolen by Harris. Lewis with it. He's picked up by Ariza. And Simmons slams it in.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Outside, Horford. And the turnover again by Oklahoma City. Mike Schatz checked in for this.
We got this board. And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
Philadelphia's gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. Harris outside. And there's the pass to Korkmaz. Out on checked in for Oklahoma City. 109 left in the first half of basketball. Lewis takes to Thibault. Pocket 6. Outside for Lewis. From downtown, Dort grabs the miss.
You love basketball. Couldn't miss in the first quarter. Now can't make it.
Whatever you do, to make an NBA team and contribute.
He played around 20 minutes a game last year for OKC, and he just really prided himself on bringing toughness and defense on a nightly basis. Trust me, there's plenty other guys on that roster who can do the scoring job, so he settled in nicely and continues to work on being more consistent offensively.
Now, here's Melvin. Lewis covering. Here's Miller. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
There's 21 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Harris against Miller. Lewis misses in close. And here is Melvin from deep. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Philadelphia.
okay? Box out, box out.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Embiid. Seth Curry is out there with the natural. Then it's Green, and it's Bradley in at the center, locking down the middle. Lewis outside. Curry with a wide open look. A three-pointer, no good. Oklahoma City has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Greg, you know we're...
Put your girl in the stands, man. What you with? Dude.
Listen, I don't know if you get a bad rap, but you're going to catch the wrath of the fan base. You think of Paul George in Indy or Katie in OKC, and fans, they're going to feel jilted. There's no doubt about it. They're going to feel scorned.
Yeah. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Danny Green. Lewis attacking. Thunder on D. Lewis with the three. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation.
That's all right. Don't worry about it.
Overs here, he set his team back on the offensive end.
Pass to Bradley. The feed now to Embiid. Trying to get open is Lewis. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Bradley. Thunder have gone somewhat so far, 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Here's Jerome. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Jerome's got 4 points this quarter.
Now, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Lewis passes to Embiid. And here now is Thybulle. Curry outside. Good on the triple. Curry's got 5 points so far.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And it goes out of bounds. That one's right. Miller's checked in for Al Horford. It's Miller on the wing, guarded by Bradley. Driving the lane. Dort misses.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Who is outside? Lets it go from deep. The Thunder pull it in. They're off to battle the Clippers after this game as they'll be playing at the Staples Center. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Here's Jerome. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Lewis on the way. He's got 22. Curry on the wing for 3. He can't get that one to fall. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Miller outside. Beasley passes to Jerome. Shot clock at 5. Miller with a screen on Curry. He takes it in. Jerome, good.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard him and where your point of commitment is.
Lewis on the way. Shoots the 3. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. 25 points for the natural.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Beasley. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Here's Lewis. Finishes the break with a slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
1:33 left to play in the third. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Here's the screen. Pakusevsky, the pass to Jerome. No good from outside.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Now here's Lewis. He's got 27. And it's Bradley. That time on the assist by Lewis. Lewis has got 5 assists tonight.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes it back.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Here's Jerome. Lewis covering. Here's Pakusevsky. A 3-pointer is right on target. Pakusevsky's got 6 points.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest 3-pointer you can imagine.
They get it back. Bradley dishes to Lewis. This one for 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. Lewis has got a pair of 3s now here in the third for the 76ers. Here's Jerome. Bradley with some nice D.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Pakusevsky, the pass to Miller. Trying his luck from deep. Unable to get that one. The 3 quarters of play all in the books.
Putting in that work.
Scott comes in for Bradley, and Lewis subbed in for Danny Green. Horford is out there with Muscala, and it's Trevor Ariza. And there's Hill.
Are we nervous, bro? Are we nervous? Gotta make sure you
Hey guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the 76ers.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity.
I got this. No problem. Get your head straight, man. Let's keep the ball moving, boys.
Greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation, or one of the best, and I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind, Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys,
Yes,
truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
Stolen by Lewis. And now running up the court. Lewis pushing it up. And it's sent back by Horford.
A level of engagement that Horford brings on the defensive end every night is impressive. Terrific block there.
Shot clock at 6. Lewis with the 3. And no good. And it's Ariza with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Passes it to Dort. A 3. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming. Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
The drive by Hill. Ariza has the open look. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist.
Ariza rising and firing.
Philadelphia's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Lewis, right side. Here's Maxey. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 19-7 run. Pass to Dort. Three-pointer. Korkmaz grabs the miss.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Here's Poirier. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Horford's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Hill looking it over. There's the pick. Horford attacking. He's off on that one. And it's Philadelphia the other way. They can look forward to the Cavaliers after this game in a matchup against Cleveland. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Outside, Scott. Lewis with the 3. But they'll get another chance. Oklahoma City's gone 4 of 7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. It's Ariza on the wing. Fires the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Ariza's got 9 points now in the quarter.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Feeds it to Lewis. It's stolen by Muscala. Hill with it. Now defended by Lewis. And Lewis comes to help. Muscala. And he caught that pass and full stride on his way to the big play. Here's Milton. And with the bubble in last year's postseason, Brent, we got to see just how much home court advantage meant. Anything jump out to you about that?
You know, as great an idea and the execution was, Kevin, of the virtual fans being there, not being there physically, to hear the noise of the crowd and to get that atmosphere going, to have to travel to foreign territory where you're the enemy. This home court went away completely last year, and we saw that. It was indicative in the records last year. They had a losing one.
And slams it home and gets some camper time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Milton kicks to Lewis. Now, here's Melvin. G right on him. Second chance shot. And then Embiid with the block.
Length plus agility. Great recipe shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it.
Lewis passes to Milton. Back to Lewis. And that one's on target from the wing. Lewis has got 38 points.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the 76ers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for the Natural.
You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
Maladon with the bucket.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lewis kicks to Embiid from 12 feet out. Rebound by Muscala. And so here is Oklahoma City. Here's Maladon. Rejected by Harris.
Every so often, Tobias Harris showing you something defensively. And
Great call, Brett.